Hi! I'm excited to share with you today some 4th of July projects. Let's get started! We are going to start with this crocheted American flag. I call these pop ice holders. It's a little sleeve that you can put over your popsicles. And to make this, we are going to use some pre-loved yarn. I have yarn scraps left over from old projects, just a small amount, and that's all you really need to make these. And I also have yarn that I purchased from the thrift store. Check out your thrift store yarn. They typically have some good stuff. You can get your neutral colors that you kind of always need, you know, your whites, your blacks, grays, but they also, they just have good stuff, so check out your yarn there. But you will need yarn in the colors of blue, red, and white, and then a embroidery needle, scissors, and I am going to use a size 4mm crochet hook. And I'm going to start with my red yarn, and I am going to chain 17. And then I'm going to make a slip stitch into the first chain, but I want to make sure that my chain doesn't twist and that I go around, keeping it straight, and then place that slip stitch in the first stitch. And then I will chain 2. Then I'm going to go around this first round and double crochet all the way around. It should be 16 double crochets. At the end of that first round, I'm going to insert my hook into the first double crochet of that round, slip my white yarn onto the hook, pull through and pull through, and then I have changed my color over to the white. I will chain 2, and then I will double crochet all the way around this round using my white yarn, and it should be, I misspoke in my last round. It should be 17 double crochets. I'm going to go ahead and leave my red yarn attached because I'm going to switch back to it. We're at the end of our second round, and I'm going to switch back over to the red, and so I'm going to slip my crochet hook into the first double crochet of that second round. I'm going to yarn over with the red yarn to switch colors, pull through, and then pull through, and then I'm going to chain 2 and do another round of red double crochets, 17 around. I'm going to do 3 rows of red, white, red, white, red, white. So I'm going to go ahead and finish those rounds. So I should have 3 reds followed by 3 whites. So red, white, red, white, red, white. Okay, go ahead and do that now, and I'll meet you at the end. But here I am at the end of my 6 rounds total, but of the pattern red, white, red, white, red, white. And now I'm going to switch my yarn over to the blue for the blue section of the flag. So just like the color change I did earlier, I will slip my yarn or my hook into the first double crochet of the last round, and I will make a loop with the blue and slide it onto my hook, pull through, and then pull through, and then I have switched over my colors. I don't need the red or white anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and clip those two off so I don't have to worry about those. And then I am going to chain 2 with the blue, and I'm going to do 2 rounds of double crochet into each stitch, 17 double crochets in each round of the blue, and then I will meet you at the end of those 2 rounds. I am at the end of my last round, so I will make a slip stitch into the first double crochet of that round. I will chain 1, cut my string, and I will pull that string through. Then I'm going to take my little sleeve and I'm going to turn it inside out, and I am going to tuck in the strings with a needle. And then the last thing we'll do is add on the stars. For the stars portion of our flag, we are just going to embroider some white dots. And so we want to begin from the inside of our sleeve, coming to the outside with some white yarn. And on the first row, we kind of want to do like a staggered. So like we'll have a star here, and then on the row below, it'll be in the middle of the two, so we'll kind of skip a section. So let's go ahead and embroider our stars. So I skipped this double crochet and I'm coming into the center of the double crochet following the one I skipped, and then I'm going to go in between the 2 double crochets. This is just how I'm doing it. There's no right way to do it, but this is just a way to do it. Skip a stitch, come into the center, oops, from behind. And then go back in between the 2 double crochets. So here I am on the second row. Like you can see, I'm kind of staggering it. So I'm skipping 1, and coming into the next one just like I did on the top row. And you want to make sure that you don't pull your yarn too tight, or else your white yarn will just kind of disappear into the blue, and you don't really want that to happen. See how that kind of gets small? If you leave it kind of pulled out, it makes a better circle. So And when you are finished embroidering your stars on, you just want to flip it inside out again and tuck in the white strings from the embroidery. And then you are finished. Your pop ice holder is ready to use. And there it is ready to use to eat a nice cool treat on your 4th of July and be patriotic and keep your hands nice and warm. All right, let's look at our next project. Our next project are these cute 4th of July pennants. These have become really popular. I've seen a lot of like first day of school ones and ones for each holiday, and I just thought they were really cute. So I am going to share with you how I made these cute little pennants. They were quick and easy, and I'll show you how I did them now. I am going to begin by cutting down this cardstock paper I have into a pennant shape. So I'm just going to make this a straight edge, and then I'll go diagonally in so that I have like a pennant shaped piece. Now that I have my pennant shapes cut out, I have these pieces that I had printed on cardstock, and they're just designs I got off of Canva. And so I printed them on cardstock and then cut them out. And after the fact, I had the great idea that this probably would have been much better if I had printed them on sticker paper, because that'd be a lot easier to get them attached. So if you are doing this project, I highly suggest that you print it out on printer or on sticker paper, because it'll make it a lot easier to get them onto your pennant without them being so bumpy and uplifted. But I will probably use double-sided tape to stick mine on, and right now I'm just going to spend some time putting them the way I want them to look, and then I will tape them down. Now that all the pieces are attached to the pennants, I'm going to use a little hot glue and glue them onto these rods, so that way they are ready to go. And then just for some fun, I'm going to use some ribbon and tie it around to just kind of give it another texture. Something else a little fun to have on there. And there you go, pretty simple and quick little 4th of July project that's really cute. And I hope you guys try this out. And now let's go on to our next project. Our next 4th of July project is this really cute patriotic ribbon wall hanger. It's really fun and simple to do. You can do this with ribbons or fabric scraps or yarn. I used some ribbon I got from the store and then a pre-loved bandana that my daughter had owned. But I will go ahead and show you guys how I made this now. For this next project, I'm going to use 3 dowel rods because mine are kind of small, but if you have a really thick one, you just really need one. I have ribbons in patriotic colors. I'm going to use these, and then some lace, and then hot glue gun, and I have an old blue handkerchief that my daughter had and wanted to get rid of, and I was like, I could use it for this. So I'm going to use these materials. I'm going to start by cutting strips of the ribbon and attaching it to the dowel rod. I'm going to use my white and red pieces, and I think I might also use this for the red too, and just try to do like a stripe pattern. And then the blue will go up in the corner, and I might use some of this blue, I'm not sure yet, but okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm cutting my ribbon. I'm thinking this is probably about a yard length because I'm going to attach it so it'll end up being like 2 strings on it. Like so. So the actual length of my ribbons are going to be like 1.5 feet. But yeah, that's a good length to me. So I didn't look at how much length was in the ribbon. I really should have done that because I am all out of lace. That's a bummer. I really thought there'd be more than that in there, but it's okay. It still works. So this is pretty cute as it is. I could leave it like this and grab my string to tie the hanging string on it and leave it like this. But I am going to go ahead and add a blue corner with my bandana. And so I'm just going to cut out a small square, and then I'll use my hot glue gun to attach the piece to the, what do we call this? The hanging wall, hanging ribbon, patriotic ribbon wall hanger. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. I think that looks cute. I like that it adds a little something else. And for the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make a bow, and then I'm going to attach that right here on the corner, like that. So here is all finished, the patriotic ribbon wall hanger. I really like it. Once again, another pretty simple, quick project to do for some 4th of July or Labor Day or Memorial Day decoration. And I hope you guys like this one. And now let's do our next project. Our last project is this weaved tennis racket. I'd seen this idea before, and I've been wanting to try to do some stuff with tennis rackets, and so I'm going to show you guys how I completed this one now. So for this next one, I'm going to use this tennis racket that I got from the thrift store and some yarn I purchased from Michael's. I wanted patriotic colors and different textures, and this has actually been a project I've wanted to try for a while. But basically I'm going to take the yarn and I'm going to weave it in and out through these holes. And you can do embroidery on these, like a letter, or you can like make a bumblebee or different embroidery things. This is just going to be kind of an abstract patriotic weaving with these different textured yarns. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Here is my finished weaved tennis racket. It was fun to do. I enjoyed using the different textures and trying out different things. But yeah, I think I like how it turned out, and I hope you guys did too. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments below which one of these projects was your favorite project, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!
If you would like to see more, please like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss a video.